Hey, what is up guys? It's Cam Bam here. Today we're going to be doing a part 2 to a video I made earlier this year about ranking singles that I've heard from this year, and we're going to be ranking them on a tier list. We've already put some on the tier list from this year, but we're going to be doing, like I said, a part 2 today. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, first up we have the Kid LAROI's All I Want Is You. Now I can't recall when this song released, but I can recall I just recently listened to it to make this video. And I'm not gonna lie, this song is kind of a little bit mid. It has a very mellow instrumental, and I get that's what it's going for. But when I'm listening to a song, like a single, I really want something that pops out to me. And since this song is supposed to be meant to be quiet and more mellow, it kind of doesn't rank above these other songs that we're going to get into later on. So for this one, I'm probably going to put this one C. Now, in terms of where to put it in C, I think I'm going to put it at the very top of C, just because I do think it is a good song and I get what it's going for. These songs were from last video, and these I think are worse than All I Want Is You. But yeah, I think All I Want Is You, like I said, I think I see what it's going for. It just doesn't rank above the songs that we're going to be going into later on. Alright, let's go on to Won't Stop by Gunna. Now this song is pretty good. I will say I like the beat to the song more than Gunna's part. I'm not a huge Gunna fan, and I don't care for his music that much. There are a couple songs I like from him, like Back to the Moon, Hot. There's some others that I can't really... Dollars on My Head, I think that's what it's called. Those are the good, like some good Gunna songs. This one's not bad. It just doesn't rank very highly to me. I don't know. It's just Gunna's part is really auto-tuned, and I don't care for his part as much. But the beat to the song, the instrumental is really cool. So therefore, I'm going to put this one in like B tier. I'm going to put this one right here in between Man on the Moon and Too Much Too Fast. I still think it's a good song. It's just kind of mid in my opinion. Let's go on to the next one. We have The Adventures of Cocaine Larry by Logic. Now this song had me confused when I first listened to it, because I don't know why he did this, but it's really, in a way I like it, in a way I hate it. Because I love how Logic sounds when he just has his regular voice. And when I found out that he voice changed his voice to like a completely different sounding person, I thought that was cool, but I also wanted to just hear, Logic's original voice. I don't know why he brought that element to it. But in a way, I kind of appreciate it, like I said, because it is kind of a cool thing. You never really see an artist do something like that. And it really does sound like an actual person, just a completely different one from Logic. So that was kind of cool to hear. But at the same time, like I said, I want to hear Logic. I don't want to hear this random voice changer sing or rapping to this beat. So therefore, it's still a very good song, I think. I think this one's going to go into A. And I think it's probably going to go behind Go Round. It's probably going to be towards the end. I do like Go Round, even though I hated a lot of the side quest stuff from him, and I really don't care for. But Cocaine Larry, or Go Round, is a better song than Cocaine Larry in my eyes. But I do like the old style that The Adventures of Cocaine Larry. I keep calling it Cocaine Larry. But The Adventures of Cocaine Larry, I think that had a very good Logic feel to it rather than Go Round. But Go Round was a better overall song to me. Anyways, we'll go on to the next one. And here's another Logic song. We have FOMO. Now this, I think, is on the new soundtrack for his new movie Paradise Records. I actually do like this song, but I don't like how his voice sounds. Like, he does this voice effect in this one too. So, I don't know. It kind of sounds like really loud, crunchy microphone, like that not static, but like a crunchy microphone sound to his voice that I don't honestly care for that much. But what I really enjoy about this song is the instrumental. The instrumental of this beat this song is really cool. Therefore, I think I'm going to put this one to B. I just don't know where. I think this one actually is better than Won't Stop. So I don't know if it's better than Man on the Moon though. So we're probably gonna put it right here in between Won't Stop and Man on the Moon. I think that's a good spot for it. Alright, now we have June from 24K Golden. Now I am not a huge 24K Golden fan. Like, I love Dior, but when he featured in the song Mood by 24K Golden, I didn't like it. I don't know. That song is a huge TikTok song, and it's huge everywhere, not just TikTok, but it's got a ton of plays and everything on Spotify. I just think it's kind of mid. I can do it, I can listen to it, but it's not nearly as good as like a lot of Iann Dior stuff. I just don't know. I didn't like how Y2K 24K Golden sounds that much. But this, on the other hand, that's aside from that, I love this song. This song, he kind of has a different sound to his voice, and he's more, I don't know, he sings a lot more than he does in his previous older songs and albums. So I do like this song quite a bit. So I'm going to put this one, I think, I have no idea where to put this one. I think I'm going to put this one above. I think I'm going to put this one in between Chasing Paradise and Ruin the Night. I really do truly enjoy this song. It's very catchy, and I like it. It's a way better sound to 24K Golden than what he's previously made. So it was a breath of fresh air. I kind of want to see what he goes on to make from there. All right, now we have one of my favorite band of all time, OneRepublic, and they made Invincible. Now when I first heard this, I was like, oh, come on, OneRepublic, come on, you can do better than this. But now after listening to it more and more, it's starting to grow on me. I still don't think it's S tier. It might not even be A tier, but it's still a good song. The one thing that OneRepublic is really annoying me with is their pop music. They're making pop music now. It's not rock. It's not anything else. It's pop. And it's getting to the point where it's like not very enjoyable to listen to at this point, where it's too pop. Like, it's just too pop. So I'm going to put this one into A. I'm putting it into A. It is a good song. Like I said, it has grown on me. But where to put it, I don't know. We're probably going to put this one actually above Go Round. Go Round, the only problem I have with Go Round, and we ranked this in the last part of this video, but this song is super short. Invincible actually brings more to the table. So I think I'm going to put it in between Go Round and Your Name Forever, because I do like Your Name Forever. Even though I hate MGK, I still like that song individually a lot. So we're going to put Invincible right here in between Your Name Forever and Go Round. Now, but after I heard Invincible, they came out with another song called Beautiful Colors. And this song, OneRepublic made a comeback with on this year. I think this song is beautiful, and it brings back my favorite vibes of my favorite song from their album Human. And even though I didn't really like the album Human, the song that is my favorite on the album, Ships Plus Tides, it sounds almost identical to that, but in like a different light. I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like different, but exactly the same in some other parts. But this song is just beautiful. I really love this song. It's really grown on me a lot more than Invincible. This one I think would have put into, you know what? I think I'm gonna put this one into S tier. I think this one's a really beautiful song. Like I said, I didn't really care for their album Human, nor did I care for Artificial Paradise that much. But they had a few good hits on those albums. And for Human, I love Ships Plus Tides. And since this gives that kind of vibe off and gives a lot of similarities to that song, I really think this one goes into S. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna keep it there. All right, next up we have Heaven Sirens from David Kushner. This one is a good song. I just think David Kushner has very little instrumentals to go off of, and it's a good song. It just doesn't have any of these types. Like, you know, it doesn't have that big instrumental. It doesn't have that big emotion to it. It doesn't have a really hype sound to it. It's good, but it's like kind of like All I Want Is You. It's meant to be mellow. It's meant to be more deep and quiet. So this one I think would have put into B. I think it's better than All I Want Is You, and I do think it's B tier worthy. But where to put it, I'm going to probably put this one behind Won't Stop. I think it's better than Too Much Too Fast and Oh My God, but I think it's gonna go right there. I think that's a great spot for it. All right, next we have the Kid LAROI song, A Cold Play. Now this one actually was a huge improvement from his previous, or I think he did make another song before making this one after he made All I Want Is You. I just forgot what it sounded like, so I didn't include it on this list. I totally forgot about it, to be honest. Yeah, it's a really good song. I really like the beat to this song. The only thing I really don't care about on this song is, I think it was the chorus to the song. I haven't listened to it in quite a while, so it's kind of hard for me to rank this one. But there's a part in it where he kind of has this like weird high voice at the end of the verse. and I don't really care for it that much. But I do really enjoy the song. Like I said, the instrumental of the song is really satisfying and cool. So I think this one's probably going to go into A tier. I think it's a little new to put above some of these, so I think I'm going to put this one, because this just recently came out. I think I'm going to put this one above Invincible. It is better than Invincible. I liked it a little bit more than I did Invincible off the start, and I still kind of like it a little bit more now. So I think that one's probably going to go above Invincible, but behind Your Name Forever. All right, next up we have another one. I really don't know how to pronounce his name. I wrote it down somewhere on here. Let me see. I wrote it down because I forgot how to pronounce his name. And it's a very unpopular artist, but I listened to this song because it got recommended to me on Spotify. And I'm not gonna lie, the rest of his discography I've listened to it too, and it's not all that great. But this song alone, I think this is a really, really good song. Let me look what his name was. It was Ryan Caraveo. Caraveo, I think is how you pronounce that. And the song is called How to Dream. I don't know why, but this song is so chill and just really beautiful. So I think this one's probably going to go into, like, I don't know. This one might be an A, or an S, I meant, an S tier. I really have started enjoying the song more and more. Yeah, I think this one's going to go back of S for what we have so far. This one's just a really beautiful song. I think it's, I don't know about a one-hit wonder, because like I said, I have listened to some of his discography, not all of it. But from what I've heard, only thing I like on his discography so far is How to Dream, and it's a beautiful song. I think it's a really good song. All right, now we have a Lil Eazzyy, Bandits. Now I don't know how, I must have been living under a rock when the first Lil Eazzyy song came out that he really blew up from. I think it was what was it called? On the Come Up. That song I only found out about that song like maybe last year, maybe not even then, like a couple months ago. But that song is really cool. I love the instrumental of that song. I love that song. And I get why it blew up, but I don't know how I missed that. Usually I'm on top of that kind of stuff, but I just recently found out about him and hit that song not too long ago. And then this song came up on my recommended after listening to it. And I'm not gonna lie, this is another really good hit from him. It's not getting as much attention as On the Come Up. In fact, people are saying he fell off and he's a one-hit wonder. I don't believe that, but that's just my opinion. I think Bandits is a good song. I really like I think it's a sample from another song, but I'm not sure about that. But I just really like the female vocals in the background while he's rapping off the beat. I think this one's going to be an A, but I don't know where to put it in A. You know what? I'm going to put this one actually behind. I'm going to put this one a little higher. I think this one's I'm going to put this one right here in between June and Ruin the Night. Yeah, I think it's just a really cool song. I really like the way he goes off on that beat while the other vocals are in the background. I like the song a lot. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. All right, now we have a new artist. Not a new artist. They actually have been active since 2017, I found out. But I was on Instagram, scrolling down Instagram, and I found a promotion video to the song Kill the Ghost, which is this song right here. And I'm not gonna lie, this song is amazing. And I think they're blowing up from this song because my dad I was telling my dad about, like, oh, you gotta listen to the song. And I'm not lying, like 2 seconds later, it came up on the actual radio and I was like, whoa, I didn't know it was that popular yet. And it was weird because I had just been talking about it, and like a few minutes later, it comes up on the radio as I was gonna show it to him. So it was really cool. And then not just that, but my dad, after that, he sent me a picture of him at the Tron Ares movie, and they were promoting that, I think, at that movie on the big screen. So I think they're really doing good on the promotions right now, because this song also is just a really, really good song. It might be one of my most listened to songs this year already, because I've been addicted to it ever since I listened to it for the first time. This one I think is gonna go. I might honestly say it's top of S so far. I think it's even better than Catch Me If You Can. It's just a really good song. If you and the band is called Little Image. If you want to go check this song out, I definitely recommend it, especially if you like rock, because this song is amazing. Really, really good song. Goes off for real, and the music video is really haunting. It brings like a very weird vibe, but it's really cool too. I don't know. They are a really good band, because I also listened to the rest of their discography. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. I will say their 2017 album, the first album they come out with, and then they have a 2023 album. So they had a 6-year span between two albums. The 2017 album I wasn't a huge fan of, but the 2023 album was a different story. That one was pretty good. But like I said, Kill the Ghost, that is an amazing song. I don't know how they are being slept on as much as they are right now, because that song is a hidden gem. Very good. All right, and then we also have another song. We have these next 3 songs are also from Lil Eazzyy. And this song, The Pressure, is also came out this year. It's a really good song as well, but it's definitely not as good as Kill the Ghost, but it is also very close. This one I think I'm going to put in the top of A. I'm not going to lie. I think this one's a really good song as well. It's super catchy. No, you know what? I'm going to put this one in S. I think this one's even better than How to Dream, and I put How to Dream in S. I'm going to put that one right there. Yeah, Lil Eazzyy is on the come up right now. What a coincidence. I was just talking about Lil Eazzy's song called that. But yeah, they are blowing up right now from what I'm seeing. And it's slowly but surely, but they are doing really good this year, it looks like. Because they are already promoting their songs pretty much on the radio and in the big screen, movie theater. Like, that's good for them. But yeah, these songs are great. All right, and then we have the next one from them called, I think it was called, what was that called? I forgot. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Run for Forever, I think it was called. Yeah, and it was good, but this is one of my least favorite songs they came out with this year. I don't know, it just doesn't have that same hype that these 2 songs have. It's not as catchy. So this one actually was probably the worst one I've heard from this year. It's not a bad song by any means, but it's just the worst from them that they've released so far. I still think this one's going to be a higher... No, I think this was actually B tier, I'm not going to lie. It is kind of a mid song. I thought it would start out really, really good. I thought it'd be really good at the start of the beat. But then they kind of make it more mellow and more kind of redundant. So I'm going to put this one on the top. No, actually I'm going to put this right behind Man on the Moon, but put it in front of FOMO. I think that's a good spot for it. Yeah, it's a good song. It just doesn't have that quality that these 2 songs have. And NOVOCAINE is another good one. Like, again, it doesn't have the quality of these 2 songs. It's still a good song though, and I think it is better than Run for Forever. So this one's probably definitely going to go into A. I think I'm going to put this one maybe in the lower part of A, just because it's kind of forgettable in a way, but it is, from when I listened to it, I really thought it was a catchy song. It wasn't good like these songs. It wasn't as good as these songs, but like I said, it's still good. I don't know where to put it though. I think we're going to put this one into right behind. I think we're going to put this one in front of Go Round and behind Invincible. I think this one's a good song. It just doesn't have these. I think that's a good spot for it. I think it's better than Go Round, but it's not quite as good as Invincible. I think that's a good spot for it. All right, and now we have Vaughn's. This one's called Golden. I think it's a diss track on someone. I forgot who it was. I think it was, what's his name? I forgot who it was. Oh, it was Joey Badass, I think it was. And I think this one's a good song. It's really long, but I think it's kind of repetitive in some ways. Like, the beat kind of goes on loop, it feels like, and with how long the song is, doesn't really change up hardly at all. So therefore, and it's not as near as good as the songs he came out earlier this year from his album that he released, which was a really good album, by the way. If you want to go check that video out, link is down in the description below. That's my album ranking series. But anyways, for this song, I think I'm going to put this one in, I think I'm going to put this one into B tier. Oh my god, that voice crack. B tier. I think this one's going to go above Heaven Sirens, but not quite as good as Won't Stop. I think that's a great spot for it, because it does have some hype to it. It does have a lot of disses in it from whoever he's dissing. I think it was Joey Badass. But yeah, this song just kind of goes repetitive with that instrumental. And with how long it is, it just goes really repetitive. Cemetery Lanterns, I think that's what it's called. This is another Vaughn song, or a single from him. This one's probably going to go into B as well. But I think it is better than Goldeneye. I think this one's probably going to go behind Run for Forever. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. That might change. I'm not sure. We'll keep it there for now. All right, Radio Baby by Fitz and the Tantrums, and it was some other producer with them. I forgot what his name was, but Fitz and the Tantrums is the main artist in this one. They're the singers. They aren't producing the song. But yeah, this song is really a good song. It doesn't have that pop kind of sound that Fitz and the Tantrums has been having recently. I think it is one of the best Fitz and the Tantrums songs that has released this year. I think it is a really good song, and it's been really catchy in my mind. It's been in my head on repeat. every time I listen to it. So this one's probably gonna go also A. I think I'm gonna put it behind Chasing Paradise. I think it's a very good Fitz and the Tantrums song. I think it has a very different style to it, but it works. It works for Fitz and the Tantrums. I do really like this song. It's catchy, and yeah, it just has a really cool instrumental too. And this song actually released today. This next one, it is, what is it called? I Want You by Iann Dior, and then another one that is not produced by Iann Dior. It's another producer collaborating with an artist, which is Iann Dior in this one. This one actually released today as I'm filming this video, and this actually is a really good song. And only issue I have with it is the parts that aren't the chorus are kind of, I don't know, iffy in a way, but the chorus itself really carries this song home. This chorus is super catchy, and the instrumental really goes off on that instrumental, or the instrumental goes off on that chorus. So this one I think I'm going to put into A as well. I think it's actually a little worse than Radio Baby, but it's better than June. I think this one's also, like, these two are very close to each other, but I think Radio Baby takes it home a little bit more than this one. And it might change. Like I said, this one just released today, so it might have to grow on me. You never know. Right now it is a good song in my mind, but I feel like with how new it is, I have to warm up to it a little bit more to make it higher on this list. So that's going to stay there for right now. And then we have Mario Judah, which I haven't heard his name in forever. Like, I don't know why he kind of just stops making music and starts again. But this song, he has like a really good voice. Like, no auto-tune, I feel like, is in his voice. And he also sounds weird in the song in a way, because not weird, but he sounds British when he's not British, which is weird to me, because I literally had to look up, is Mario Judah British? And he wasn't. So I was like, why does he sound like that in this song? But he has very beautiful vocals in this song. They're very mellow, and the beat's kind of mellow too. This song, I just really can't get over his vocals in this song. So this one I think I'm going to put into A as well. Even though it's a pretty new song as I'm filming this video, I think I'm going to put it behind. I'm going to put this one in front of NOVOCAINE, but behind Invincible. I think that one's a good song. I wish it was more loud and more, and I don't wish that, actually. I take that back, because I get what he's going for. He's going for that mellow vibe, kind of like All I Want Is You is going for. He's going for that kind of vibe, and it works more because his vocals are way better than I felt like Kid LAROI's vocals were in the song, even though his were pretty good too. But yeah, I think Mario Judah just has a very beautiful voice. He's very talented. Alright, and last up we have Dirty Dog by David Kushner. And I'm not gonna lie, I was heavily disappointed by this song, just because I had heard a snippet of it right before it came out on Instagram, and it was the chorus. And the chorus still, in my mind, is amazing. I love how catchy the chorus is, but the rest of the song that isn't the chorus is very mid, and it's not very good. He kind of has very slow build up to his vocals. I didn't care for that, but the chorus, like I said, that's a really catchy chorus. I really enjoy the chorus. But since I don't, and this is the only one on this list that is not on my playlist, so therefore I think I'm gonna have to put this one in D, but obviously it's going to go above Tell Me, because Tell Me, I remember, was just not that great to me. Dirty Dog at least had a very good chorus to it. So this is, I think, a very good list so far. We have a lot of singles so far, and like I said, 2025 has just been a really, really good year for music so far. It's really been good. But yeah, I think that's about what the list is going to look like for now. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am going to be making a new reaction video. I'm going to be doing a live stream on my main channel. I don't know if it's going to be reacting to or leading up to. I'm trying to still figure that out. But the new NF EP Fear is coming out, and that is my favorite artist of all time. So we are going to be making a little bit of a celebration leading up to that release. So I am going to be making also a reaction video no matter what to that album or that EP. So don't forget to look out for that video coming up. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.